Hi guys, you're back with Old Barry. I want to introduce you to, over the years, which a person that has become more of a friend. We initially met, what, 2.5 years ago, personally?
Actually, no. Personally, we met about 7 years ago. I came to seek you out for the first time.
Wow. Time flies when you're having rum. But I guess...
the fun comes later.
Yeah, there's a buddy of mine now, Juan, and, it's all about helping people, and... Juan is Dominican by blood, was born in the country, lived most of his life in America, but is now coming back to the country. And it's not about business or anything, this video. It's about honesty and about Juan's already purchased property for his family. He's coming together as Leanne and I, many of you know, are building our house right now. And he's getting to learn the ropes of the construction and things of that nature. And we're hanging out and having a great old time. So, Juan, welcome back.
Pleasure to be back. Pleasure to be back. It's good.
Let's get Spearhead right to it. What are you seeing happening, and why did you decide to relocate to the sleepy little town?
What isn't happening? The world is in turmoil, and you need to have a solid footing as to what you're going to be doing over the next 2 to 5 years, because things are turning quickly, and you don't know from one day to the next where things are going to be going. Society as a whole is very, very uncertain. Life is uncertain, and the people that run the world are totally and completely untrustworthy. So might as well do for me while I'm able to, because I won't be able to rely on the structure of government, on the structure of society to help protect me and my family.
How did your wife and son take to your thoughts and how you think about what's going on?
Reluctantly.
Okay, no, that's a great answer, but
they came around. They came around. Because I've been watching. I've been noticing the happenings, the goings on in the world over the last, easily 20, 25 years. I've been quietly studying what's going on, and my wife always said that I was too much of a I wouldn't call me a doomsday prepper, because I really haven't prepped, but somebody who was really I was too focused on what I perceived to be what was wrong with the world. But now she's coming around. She understands that things are not the way we thought they were.
Well, Lori's back in the States now, though, not to cut you off, but Lori's back in the States right now. We're actually at the car wash. We've got 2 different groups coming in starting tomorrow, so we're getting the old car all cleaned up to pick up people. You have to forgive if there's a little bit of noise. But Lori, I found when she just went back with their son back to the States, but I found during our visit we had the opportunity to go for dinner with my wife, Leanne, and I personally found a big difference in, wow, is she woken up. I'm not saying she's like freaked out or a conspiracy theorist or anything. I'm just saying I see a lot more of an open mind.
She's a lot more receptive. She's a lot more aware of the deceptions and the lies, the half truths, and just basically the cattle herding. Forgive.
Crotch rocket.
Yeah, there you go. But no, she sees, she understands. She might not necessarily be 100%, rah. Let's go out into the middle of nowhere. But she sees that there's something afoot, and that it's not the most auspicious future for those that are not getting ready.
I see. Listen, you're kind of looking maybe now exploring a little bit into the construction phase, trying to learn a little bit from us and things like that, which is great. But you already bought a property. We're going to revisit it a little bit later. You yourself, do you feel a little better inside that at least you're taking the physical steps to doing it?
Oh, yeah. Which is the reason I'm here. I've been in the country for about 3 weeks, and I still have a couple of more weeks left before I go back to the States. I need to get some safety net, a security net where a place where I can on a pinch, in a hurry, go back to for some safety and security for my family. I'm not saying that the world is going to collapse overnight. I'm not even remotely saying that. I just don't want to be in the way of shit when it does happen. And having something to fall back onto it's ideal. And not only just for safety, but the actual quality of life is unsurmountable. It's not a mall in every corner type of deal, but it has everything that you could ever want or need.
Well, our region is not like, it's very different than high tourist areas and everything. And I'm not saying one's better than the other, because that's subjective to the individual. I mean, some people like the wild nightlife, other people like the family, residential kind of atmosphere.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, that's where your thoughts were. But the point, what I wanted to ask you was, do you feel John and me and everybody we introduce you to, we represent the place accurately? We don't sugarcoat it?
This is my third time here. Wouldn't be coming back if it wasn't so. I feel very very gratified to have run into you initially and to have established what I perceive to be is and will continue to be a long-term relationship.
It's been so long, though, but we originally met way back when I was doing DR Escapes.
DR Escapes, yes.
When I started that.
Yeah, this was back easily 7-8 years ago, and you were already deep into DR Escapes. Not long after that, you transferred over to something goes wrong.
Yeah, and there was no hard feelings. We just didn't want to expand up and down the whole coast because you can't represent that properly.
Yeah.
And real estate and what I do and what I show, I know my region, but I don't know all the others.
And it is a very large and diverse area.
Yeah.
This is not.
Yeah.
No offense to the other islands, this is not a small island. This is a very large piece of land.
Leanne's always saying that. You don't feel like you're on an island unless you see the ocean at the beach.
Yeah, this is a gigantic piece of land where there are multiple large cities. One of the cities is actually the largest city in the Caribbean with over 5 million people. Just that one city alone.
Isn't that where you were born, though?
I was born there. I was born in the city of Santo Domingo, roughly 60 years ago, coming up in a month or so. It is gigantic. It's not in any way, shape, or form small. You will not feel like you're surrounded by water. You can go to many different parts of the island where you will hardly come across anybody who's ever been anywhere near the ocean.
Let me ask you something about your using U.S. dollars. Do you think they stretch quite a bit further in this kind of environment than they do back home?
Oh yeah, no, by far they do a lot more. However, I will caution because truth be told, you have to be.
I want truth.
Yeah, you have to be truthful. Things are getting tighter. The costs are rising. It's no longer what it was even 2.5 years ago when I came, where you could easily count on a probably a third or maybe even a fourth of the cost on the same standard of living. I think it's reduced somewhat, but it's still mammothly more livable financially than it is in the States. I mean,
everything's going up, and off camera we talk a lot more into depth about these subjects. And those of you that follow me, when something feels wrong, know I promote these type of truths quite abundantly. But I don't think things are getting more expensive, even though the net is more cost. I think currency's losing its purchasing power.
That is,
and there is a difference.
There is a difference. Yeah, the inflationary difference, even in the States, things have gone off the deep end because of inflation, because of the overabundance of easy money. Here, the landscape is slightly different. There isn't an overabundance of easy money, but the locals, as with any society, any culture, they are aware of what things cost, so they are adjusting accordingly. I'm not saying that they're charging you the same things that they charge you in the States. By no means, they are not, because even though they might tweak it here and there, also the expats know what something should be worth. So you can't charge the same thing here as they do in the States. And by far it's at least minimum half the cost of living here at a minimum.
About 50% less.
Yeah.
Okay.
Minimum. Yeah.
Okay, and that's a sizable difference.
Huge
You're not talking
difference.
pennies here. The thing is, Juan, you're certainly not the first one, but you actually bought your property sight unseen.
Sight
You trusted
unseen,
me.
yes.
You trusted me. You saw it really physically.
I knew the
with
area.
your wife and everything the first time. Were
Yeah.
you pleased with the?
I've been like I said before to Barry, I've been pleasantly surprised. Not because I wasn't expecting what I was getting, but because I knew what I was getting, and it wasn't, even though it was somewhat of a pleasant surprise. It wasn't. It was. I expected, because I knew the area. I knew what I was getting into. I trusted Barry. I knew that Barry wasn't leading me astray, leading me into some false sense of I'm getting a steal for nothing. No, this is you're making an investment here, and it's quite substantial, but it vastly outweighs what it would cost anywhere else, even in the islands, even in the local islands.
What are you anticipating the benefits of your lifestyle by relocating here? Good question, right?
I'm expecting, my health for one. I'm not necessarily, sick, but I'm not.
Well, we talking mentally or physically?
Well, yeah, exactly. Well,
No,
yeah,
just having some fun.
We'll revisit the mental aspect of it.
Another video.
Yeah. But no, physically, you're getting older. You're breaking
Yeah.
down. You work hard.
You just killed me when you said I'm soon turning 60. You killed my day right there, because I'm feeling old about now.
Well, no, but you're in way better shape than I am, and you're a couple of years older than me. But I'm sure that this is a testament to your lifestyle here, because you are in really.
Well, when I left
physical
Western
shape.
culture because of lack of time and taxation and job commitment, I never had time to eat right, so it was a lot of fast food. And when I came here, I was, believe it or not, a 42-inch waist. I'm now at 33, but I eat like a horse. But I'm eating the right things that my body can digest, and I'm not shy on food. I'm eating huge amounts.
No, we eat.
It's a different. When your body can digest what you're eating, it's a huge benefit.
As a matter of fact, since I've been here, no attempt at dieting, because I don't. I think diets are tyrannical. I try to eat healthy, but I eat what I want when I want. And I actually checked the scales a day or two ago, and I'm actually in the last, since I've been here, just over 2 weeks, I've lost almost 7 pounds.
That's amazing. And you're not really even trying.
Oh, no, I'm not trying at all.
It's absolutely...
I eat what I want when I want.
Almost everybody we meet from either my country of Canada or America. I cannot say the same for Europe to anywhere sensitive degree. Forget about Asia, because those people are all hardly on medicine.
Yeah.
But everybody I meet is on all kinds of prescribed medications for blood pressures and this, and a lot of it is depression cases and this. I like, again, separation creates clarity. It's a universal law. If I lived in it every day, I might not notice it the same way. Let me give you an example and see if you agree. Let's say you had a friend that you didn't see for 5 years, and this friend gained or lost 45 pounds. You would say, oh my God, what happened? But if you see them every day, let's say at work you would say, hey, have you put on or lost a couple of pounds?
It'll be almost imperceptible.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, where separation creates clarity. Aside from visiting my mom, I haven't been back there for eons, and I'm looking at all the people trying to better their life, but they just are caught up in the
loop,
the treadmill of taxation and work and income. But they've lost. They don't understand that regardless of the price they're selling themselves for, it never represents the total cost.
It's never enough.
Agree or disagree?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. To that imperceptibility of change that creeps up on you without you even realizing. And being medicated and whatnot. I'm constantly on anti-inflammatories because of the work that I used to do. My joints are very achy and whatnot.
Like an ibuprofen?
I'm a constant.
See, that'll kill your stomach over time.
And since I've been here, I have taken it, but I've taken very little. And now I do ache because I have a lot of wear and tear on my structural, my bones and whatnot, but I find that I've taken not even at 1/20th of what I was taking before I came down, and this is only over a 2.5 week period.
You know, I help a lot of people. John does. You'd have to agree with that, Leanne. We've helped so many that you already met some of them.
Yes,
but I want to tell you something as I close this. It's a little bit. Out of all of them we meet, we like them all, but we don't want to reconvert. That's why we left Western culture. I don't know if it's because you're Dominican by blood. I don't know if it's because it makes you more open-minded because you know your people. I think I'm beginning to know them, you know.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, and I think we've been well accepted into our community here, Leanne and me. And I just don't know what it is, but I am certain of one thing. I'm really happy to call you my friend.
We are a very Dominicans as a whole. We're very welcoming people. We're very open. Now, mind you, there are always those that you need to look out for.
Oh, absolutely.
But
absolutely.
As
Nothing
a whole,
naive here.
Dominican society, Dominican culture, families are very welcoming, very very giving, very open, and we're not one to shy away from welcoming new members into our family, into our community. That's not to say that we're going to be in your business all the time, but we're very, very forward people. And because we're forward people, in a sense, we also are very welcoming people, and we like. I like to say that we like new blood into our genetic pool.
In closing it up, because I don't want to bother you too much with this. I mean, you've been more than gracious, but anybody contemplating changing the way things are in their life and maybe to a more relaxed lifestyle with more, well, certainly better food and things like that, would you think even if they're leery, they should step out of their comfort zone and give it a try?
The only thing you can be guaranteed of is that if you don't do anything, nothing will change. You have to be willing to step out on faith, if you will. Go out on a limb, try new things, see new things, talk to new people. There's a whole vast, gigantic world out there where new experiences await, and just go out there and experience them and live them and enjoy them.
My father always taught me that everything you ever dreamt of or wanted in life is just one step on the other side of your fear.
Yeah.
So maybe take the step.
Yeah, I've always been of the opinion, and I might have heard it from you a while back. I could have been from somebody else, but always heard that everything we always wanted is just outside of that area of fear that we don't want to go to or past. And trust me, as FDR once said, there's nothing to fear but fear itself.
Juan, it's a pleasure to now start calling you friend. We've been a long time together. I'm excited that you're coming here because we will be able to spend a lot of time together and have a lot of fun. And who knows, maybe we'll even play around and do something together to kill some time.
I'm all open. I'm all available to you and to anybody that might be interested. If I can help with anything, just reach out. I'll be there.
I have a feeling you're going to be able to help a lot more than, remember, you're on step 3 right now.
Yeah.
We're on a 20-step staircase. Yeah. I have a feeling you're going to be able to help a lot more than you might believe at this point.
I can't wait to see the view from the penthouse.
Barry and DR. We'll talk to you soon.
Peace out.